Wednesday Night Baseball, July the 29th. I've got two free plays on the Wednesday night card for you. Free picks with analysis, including your national TV game on Prime, coming up right here, right now. Hi, this is Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. Right back here on WagerTalk TV. We're going to talk about the Battle of Ohio, Cleveland, Cincinnati, and then also that national TV game I referenced, a good one between the Yankees and White Sox on MLB Network and Prime. And boy, isn't it appropriate we're talking about Prime because the NFL's right around the corner. You know, hit over 80% of those Thursday night Prime games last year. Can't wait, so make sure you click subscribe. You click the bell here on Wager Talk TV for instant notifications when all these free play videos are posted, including the baseball videos and then also football that's right around the corner. All right, let's look at two free plays on the nighttime card tonight on Wednesday. We'll start with that interleague game at 7:10 Eastern, Cleveland at Cincinnati, Battle of Ohio. And the Indians, the Guardians, just 3-7 their last 10, not in good current form. Yet they're $1.30 road favorite here, and I think the odds makers are telling us something, and I agree with the better team as the favorite here. I'm not sure the better team, but I like the pitching matchup in this game. And yes, Cleveland one game above 500 despite going just 3-7 their last 10. Cincinnati 6-4 their last 10, still 6 games below 500. So I guess you could say Cleveland is the better team. But I like the pitching matchup here with Joey Cantillo on the mound. 4.0 ERA this year, but he still has a solid 3.4 ERA his last 7 starts since late June. And what's more impressive about that is he's coming off bad back-to-back outings after the All-Star break. He was lights out before the All-Star break. His last 2 starts since the break, he's given up, 9 runs in just 8.5 innings of work, 15 hits. I don't think anything is wrong. I look for him to bounce back tonight, and I always like to take guys that are solid pitchers in bounce-back situations. Last year, 3.2 ERA. This year, he had a mid-3 ERA to those bad outings. Yes, he's at 109 innings. He only pitched 95 last year, but it's low enough still where I'm not worried yet. But if he does struggle tonight, we'll start keeping a closer eye on a guy that might be fading later in the season. But I think it's a bounce-back spot for Cantillo, and they also fit a subset of them, anti-contrarian indicator I use in baseball, which plays teams that are struggling that are now road favorites. That's usually a good indication that they're in a good spot and the better team. I think that's the case here with the Guardians tonight against a Cincinnati squad that's gone just 2-2 their last 4 games. And I think they'll be just 2-3 after tonight. Take a look at Cleveland minus $1.30 with Cantillo against Brady Singer. Singer on the year, very mediocre, 4.5 ERA. All right, let's transition to that national TV game at 7:40 Eastern on MLB Network and Amazon Prime. And it's a good one in the American League. We get the Yankees 61-46 on the season against the White Sox, who are just 55-51 after a hot start. They've gone just 10-10 their last 20, but still an above 500 team, much better than in recent years. And the question here is Cam Schlittler on the mound for the Yankees. Cy Young favorite. He's had an excellent season overall, but I've talked about him here recently on some shows and videos that we have to be careful with him going forward. You know, last year in his debut season, he threw 73 innings as a rookie. He's already at 130 innings this year. He did start to struggle a little bit before the All-Star break. That last start in June, he gave up 6 runs in just 4 innings against Detroit. He was then decent in his next 2 starts before the All-Star break. Did not look good against the Dodgers out of the break, lasting just 4 innings, giving up 3 runs and 6 hits. However, he looked solid last week against the Phillies. And if you recall, I mentioned the under in that game, and that was last Friday. I did a video here, and he had a 7-inning shutout, giving up just 3 hits. So Schlittler's still pitching well, but I do think at some point he might start regress here in the second half. But this is more of a play on the White Sox. They fit a subset of my underdog system, which I developed nearly 30 years ago when I began in the 1990s. And it's still a momentum, a contrarian indicator, kind of like I mentioned with the Guardians, on teams that are a little bit below 500 over the past couple of weeks, but look like they're starting to turn things around. And I do think they're starting to turn things around, despite being just 1-4 straight up their last 5. They've scored 19 runs their last 3 games, 17 runs in 2 of those games, in a narrow 3-2 loss against the Yankees yesterday on Tuesday. So once again, I think that momentum is starting to switch. White Sox could be a play-on team here over the next couple weeks, and Schlittler could be a play against pitcher here the next couple months as his inning count continues to grow much higher than anything he's ever pitched in a single season during his career. So we'll take a shot with the White Sox here as a nice underdog price tonight. Currently, they're plus $1.30 in most locations. As I mentioned, they did lose by 1 yesterday, so if you want to be extra cautious, you could take the plus 1.5 run line minus 140, or you could split the difference and play the plus 1 run line minus 110. And as always, if you don't have access to a plus 1 run line, you can make your own. You put half on the money line plus 130, half on the run line, +1.5, -140, and that averages out to -110. So I would lean White Sox here, and you can split it up however you'd like. At +130, +1 run line, -110 would probably be my preferred approach at 7:40 Eastern on Amazon Prime and MLB Network. Hey, there you go. 2 free plays for you on the nighttime card tonight on Thursday. By the way, I have 2 other games on the nighttime card for my personal clients, and they're both strong best bets tonight on Wednesday. I said Thursday. I'm already thinking NFL Prime football. See, I start saying Prime, and it gets me messed up because I think NFL, baby. It's right around the corner. Preseason starts in just a week, by the way, a week from this Thursday. The preseason will be here soon. And then, of course, college football just a month away, exactly a month away on August 29th. So, hey, it is reason to get excited for football. But we're talking baseball right now, and I do have 2 strong best bets tonight on Wednesday. They're both nighttime games. They're not the 2 games I just talked about. There are 2 other games tonight. One on the 7 o'clock card, the other on the 10 o'clock late card. And I made a 2-for-1 package. Now, each game tonight is normally $25. Nope, you get them both for $29. It's like buy one, get the second game for just $4. Everyone likes $5 Tuesday. Or how about $4 Wednesday? That's right. It's a 2-for-1 special for just $29 tonight. Or how about 6 days for $69, dude? That buy 3, get 3 is still in effect for the next 3 days. Before the month ends, you only have 3 days left to buy 3, get 3 free. Normally a 3-day all access is $69. Nope, you get 3 more free, so it's a 6-day for $69. No promo code needed. And as I've told you, it's stackable, which means you can buy multiple buy 3, get 3s, and then you choose the start date down the road and use them for the next several weeks into the football season. So load up on those buy 3, get 3s while they're still available here the next 3 days at WagerTalk.com. And don't forget also, I post free plays each and every day on my page. I have a late afternoon game if you're joining us during the daytime here on Wednesday. And then every day I put up a free play as well with analysis. So check out my page daily for that bonus free play. Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. And of course, get there quicker with shortcut wt.buzz/SM. Liking the free play videos, thumbs up like. That's all I truly ask. And if you're on your mobile device, click the hype button as well. You get an extra chance to click the hype button on your mobile device. But seriously, the more thumbs up likes, the more positive comments below, the more free play videos I do throughout the season for not just baseball, but also college and pro football. That's right around the corner. So make sure you click subscribe and you click the bell as well for instant alerts. You never miss a free play video when it's posted here on the channel. Comment below, as I mentioned. I do truly read the comments. I reply back. What are your thoughts on the Wednesday baseball card? What side, total, player props are you looking at? Hey, include some analysis if you have time, so we, of course, can all learn and earn and win together here on Wager Talk TV. And don't forget, follow me on social media on X and Instagram at Steve Merril. 2 R's, 1 L. You know the deal. MERRIL at Steve Merril on X and Instagram. And stay tuned here to Wager Talk TV because you also know there's more free play videos coming up next.